Okay, so the first card is about going through a lot of mental conflict. You've got the card of being in two minds about something. It's a choice that you have to make. And the card below it says choose wisely. So you need to do some thinking about whatever this choice is. And it's causing a lot of problems for you. You're thinking about it quite a bit. You're focusing a lot on whatever this decision is. It's causing you to be in your head quite a bit. So you're agonizing about that, stressing about it quite a bit. You've got the temptation card over here. So you're feeling a bit negative about things that are going on around you. You can see here too, this person's in two minds about what to do. So you're trying to find the answers or the solution. There's a key in the background over there, and you're thinking about it quite a bit, quite indecisive at this particular moment. There could be somebody around you that is stressing you out, manipulating you, causing you to pushing you really, trying to make this decision, and maybe they're trying to manipulate you in some sort of way. You're feeling very restricted as well. This is the devil card usually in the deck. So there's a lot of negative energy going on, and there's a lot of mental conflict. You're up in the air about a lot of things over there. So you need to think about it pretty long and hard, really, before you make that decision, make that choice. So think about it very carefully before you make that choice. So in the past, you've got the light card over here, which is the sun card, which is about things coming to light for you, information has come to light. So something has brought in a lot of clarity for you. There's been a lot of disruption over here. So you had a tower moment. It seems to have caused you to feel very restricted. It caused a lot of energy shift. So there's been a big upheaval in your life, and maybe this is what has led to this mental conflict. It may have been caused by somebody. Maybe there was some information that came to light that caused this big disruption. Now, going into the future, it says use your intuition. It's a choice that you have to make. There's another 2 there, and if you choose wisely, you will be able to open the doors in order for you to move forward. So you need to use your intuition. You need to withdraw into yourself, and you need to think carefully and make plans for the future. There's some partnership or alliance coming in over there. So there's somebody that is going to be able to help you. There are people around you that are going to be able to support you. You've got this really nice hand holding you and pulling you out of that difficult situation. So whatever is going out, there is going to be help that comes in, but you need to think about it and act on your intuition. Pisces is a very psychic sign, so use that intuition very wisely and give it a careful thought. Think about all the consequences of whatever this decision is before you actually make it. Do your research. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to be using the Tarot of Dreams for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. The bottom of the deck, you've got the 9 of coins. So you are functioning on a very independent level over here. You've got Venus there sitting in Virgo. So this is about you being very focused on your work and trying to manifest the money. And that is coming in for you. So you are financially independent. It is coming in for you. You are starting to enjoy, or you're starting to appreciate, the money that you are earning at this particular moment. But you are very, very work focused. You might be working in a very, very independent kind of job and working very much by yourself, but getting a lot of recognition for whatever you're doing. And it is starting to generate finances there with that 9 of coins. So this is being very focused on your work and focused on your job at this particular moment. So what's happening with you? You've got the Knight of Wands over here, and it's crossed by the King of Wands here. So this is a lot of fiery energy. So you could be dealing with somebody that is very disruptive, and this might be in your work situation with that King of Wands. And, you might be even thinking about changing your job. With the Knight of Wands, it's usually about travel, moving away from that particular situation, moving off to somewhere else to go and do this particular job. And maybe this is where this focus is. Maybe there's been some kind of offer that has come in on the work front in order for you to move and change location, relocate, and do that job. There could also be some travel involved with this particular card with the Knight of Wands. But it's something, there is also some kind of decision, usually with the Knight of Wands, that you need to make very quickly. So you have to act very quickly on what you want to do. And this could be some kind of offer that comes in from the King of Wands, which is usually somebody that is an higher authority. You've got that Sagittarius energy also over here. This is a very dynamic person, very much in charge, and you have to make that decision pretty quickly. And it might involve works or starting a new project at work. It looks like you've got to be very hands-on, and you've got to be very, very, on your toes, really, for whatever this decision is and whatever work you're going to be doing at this particular moment. So there is some kind of offer maybe coming in from this King of Wands. You're dealing with this energy of this fiery energy. You've got to keep your head above, on your shoulders. Don't get too distressed about things too quickly. Make sure that you're very unemotional, very logical, because this energy can be something that's, it's almost something that sweeps you off your feet, something that affects your balance in a sense, gets you a little bit off balance, because it's very, very fiery, very, very quick. It's something that comes in that you have to decide on very, very fast. You've got this dragon over here with a lot of fire as well. So it's something that's going to be causing a lot of disruption, a lot of change in energy. It's a very, very dynamic sort of energy coming in for you here. So this could be relocating, changing jobs, maybe getting an offer that you didn't expect from somebody, and you have to make a decision pretty quickly there. But whatever that offer is that comes in, it's going to generate a lot of money as well. So you've got that Two of Swords in the past energy. So here you are trying to make a decision. You've got the moon in Libra. Now Libra is that sign of trying to make some kind of decision and not being able to decide what to do next. The facts had not been revealed to you yet, so you didn't have all the information at hand when this decision was to be made. This could also be you dealing with some kind of legal situation that has not resolved itself yet. The legal decision is still pending over there. So the moon is something that hides energies from you or hides information from you. It's a bit of a liar. So things are hidden over here with this Two of Swords, and maybe this is why you're waiting to make that decision, or you haven't made that decision yet. You've got that Six of Coins over here, so money is coming in for you here. And you've got this person holding that sign of Libra. So this could be about you making a decision about maybe breaking a contract at work and starting something brand new. And here also deciding, weighing up your options over here with that Six of Coins. Even with that Libra sign over there, it's about weighing up those options. And it might be about a new job. You've got the moon in Taurus here. Now, moon in Taurus is, exalted in its position, which means that it's a lot of money can come in with that particular exaltation. And this could be the reason why this particular job has come in and is going to generate a lot of finances. You've been weighing your options quite a bit over here, weighing your finances, doing a financial review, and maybe, holding back, trying to hold on to your money as well. But it looks like an offer has been made to you, and you have to make a decision about accepting that particular offer right now. Now you've got the Six of Wands over here. You want to move forward, you want to generate, and you generate finances. And also you've got Jupiter sitting in Leo here. So you are focusing on yourself, focusing on your own expansion, and maybe you want to do some travel as well with that Jupiter sitting in Leo. So, you are concentrating a lot on your self-worth as well, doing a review of your self-worth. With that Six of Wands, it's a card of victory. So that means that whatever you're doing at the moment, it looks like it's going to be pretty victorious. You're going to be pretty successful at it, and you're all out to do it. You're out there to conquer that particular problem. So going into the future, you've got the Seven of Swords over here. You could still be dealing with some really nasty energy. So just watch out. This is the card of deception, deceit, things happening. You've got the moon sitting there in Aquarius. So, things are being hidden, but when they come to light, they will, come to light very suddenly and cause a lot of disruption. So this person's stealing these swords. So, somebody could be, being very deceptive around you and hiding a lot of information from you, but going behind your back and doing things really. Now, what's happening with you? You've got the Seven of Coins, so you have got some kind of choice. And this came out in the energy part of the read. That's showing that you do have to make some kind of decision. You've got a lot of options pending for you, and you're pretty confused about what is going to be the best option for you. So you are trying to make a big decision over here. Some of them are not so good because you've got a snake in the cup over there. You've got some keys over there. You've got a tree there, so there could be something to do with growth there. There could be study. There could also be, if you make the wrong decision, it's going to be a very toxic situation that you end up in. So you have to think about things very carefully, weigh all your options very carefully before you actually make that decision. And it seems like you are making it, weighing your options. And it seems to be something that is associated with your work life. Now you've got the Queen of Coins, so whatever happens, it looks like it's going to be successful. With the Queen of Coins, this is the money card in the deck, so that means that there is money coming in over there, and it means that you're going to be very financially independent. And also with that Nine of Coins over here shows financial independence. So whatever this decision is, whatever this new job is that you want to undertake, it looks like it's going to be pretty successful, and it's going to be able to generate a lot of finances for you, and it's going to give you that financial independence, that liberation. Now what you want is, you do want to manifest. You've got the Empress card over here, so you are focusing on money, and you are focusing on starting something brand new. You've got this Empress has got a little baby in her hands, so it might be a new job that you're focusing on, and you're worried about it, but you want it to generate finances. That's in your hopes and fears. So going into the future, you've got the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Coins. So the High Priestess says, it is a card ruled by Pisces. You need to withdraw. You need to think very, very clearly about what is going on, and you need to use your intuition. So things have not been revealed just yet. You need to do some research and find out what has not come to light yet. So there's some information that is missing that you need to actually go in and have a rummage around and find out what this information is, and you do need to do some research in order for you to make a decision. You've got the Six of Swords over here, so this is maybe a ending of a legal decision. Maybe that's legal decision that was pending, or whatever that decision is, now brings you liberation from whatever the situation is. So you're going to be able to move away from a difficult situation into something that is much calmer for you, and you've learned a lot of lessons. You've gone through a lot of problems, but it looks like whatever is coming in for you will bring in light. So whatever has been hidden in this High Priestess card, you can see here this person's got the light in their hands, and they're now moving forward. So some information is coming to light with this High Priestess. If you have to look for it, or you have to ask somebody for the right. You have to ask the right questions, really, in order for you to get that information. And with that information, you'll be able to use it and move forward. You've got the Five of Coins over here that is talking about still feeling, as though, you've had a lot of loss, but you will be able to move forward. So there are people around you that will be able to give you a hand. Maybe you're focusing a lot on those finances at the moment. You've got Mercury sitting in Taurus there, and Taurus is all about your wealth. So you do feel as though you've gone through some kind of loss as well, but there is going to be some kind of help that comes in. So Mercury is trying not to focus too much, focusing on money too much, but try not to focus on the loss too much. Try to be very, very positive about what you do and how you do it in order for you to move forward. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Animal Tarot. So you've got two tens here, and the first one is the Ten of Summer, which is the Ten of Cups, really. And it says, it is the time to express your love and appreciation for family. It says, congratulations will be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising a happy, balanced children. So this is about ending of difficult situations, difficult emotional situations, difficult family situations, or just generally difficult situations that have been causing you a lot of upset. So those cycles are now coming to an end. You've got that rainbow over there appearing, and the clouds are moving away. So it looks like, all these problems that you're going through are now starting to come to an end. You've also got the Ten of Spring, which is usually the end of burdensome situations, and it says you are working too hard and the stress will soon become too much. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy life. So, you have been under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, having to sort out a lot of problems, but even that is coming to an end now with that Ten of Spring. So all those problems are coming to an end. If you have been working too much and have been too stressed out, it is time for you to take a little bit of a break. And then you've got the Prince of Spring over here, which says an opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, and yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. So this particular card, the Prince of Spring, is talking, the first card that fell is that Knight of Wands, which is talking about you making that decision pretty quickly. It's about an opportunity coming in, and it looks like this person, the Knight of Wands, is going to make an offer to you. And like I said, it's something that you might need to travel for, or you might even need to relocate for, but it's going to be able to generate you a lot of finances. And with the Queen of Coins, it's going to give you that independence as well. But it says that you do need to make the decision based on your intuition. So go on your gut feeling. If it feels right, then do it, and if it doesn't, then don't, because you are quite psychic and you will be able to make that particular decision. You don't need to really ask anybody for advice. It looks like you know what you want, and you need to follow those instincts. And it looks like it's going to give you whatever this job position is, or whatever comes your way, is going to bring in a lot of money. You can see this woman surrounded by coins and luxury, really. So it's going to bring in a lot of money for you. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.